It's April 4th, 2026. I'm doing a demonstration video of my 1929 Eveready Model 31 radio and electrodynamic AC powered speaker. There's a little bit of a buzz in it. I think it might be coming from the Lily lamp. I'm not really sure. I turned off a lot of electrical noise that I had in the house, but the radio plays quite well. And here's the inside of it. I'm transmitting music to it from my home transmitter that I built a number of years ago. So this is what one might have heard on this radio back in 1929, 1930. I don't know if they would have paired a speaker like that with this radio, but they could have. It's would have paired to it just like any other speaker of the day, except that speaker, that's an electrodynamic AC speaker. It has better fidelity and volume. This is a 1932 Jack Benny's very first radio show. It could have been heard on this very radio when it was new, broadcast in 1932.
Tonight, Canada's Live, the campaign of Ginger Ale presents a series of programs to advertise the new made-to-order Canada Dry, which you can now buy by the glass at drugstores and soda fountains. This series will feature George Olsen and his music, Miss Ethel Chute, the star of many Broadway successes, and that suave comedian, dry humorist, and famous master of ceremonies, Jack Benny.
Thank you, Mr. Thornton. That's pretty good from a man who doesn't even know me. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jack Benny talking, and making my first appearance on the air professionally. By that I mean I'm finally getting paid, which of course will be a great relief to my creditors. I really don't know why I'm here. I'm supposed to be a sort of a master of ceremony to tell you all the things that will happen, which would happen anyway. I must introduce the different artists who could easily introduce themselves, and also talk about the Canada Dry made to order by the glass, which is a waste of time, as you know all about it. You drink it like it and don't want to hear about it. So ladies and gentlemen, a master of ceremonies is really a fellow who is unemployed and gets paid for it. I think you will like the entertainment arranged for tonight, I hope. Of course, I haven't seen any of the program myself, but I've spoken to the artists individually. They seem to think it's awfully good. The first number will be a selection by George Olsen and his orchestra. I think this being our first program together, it is no more than fair that I have you meet Mr. Olsen personally. He's really a very charming fellow and one of the few directors who comes to and from his work on roller skates. That's perhaps the silliest thing that I'll say all night. I might add that Mr. Olsen is very, very handsome. I told you, George, I'd get that in. But as long as we are both on the air, of course, I won't have to worry about that. Oh, George, come here. I want you to say hello to the folks. Hello, everybody. That was George Olsen, ladies and gentlemen. He rehearsed that speech all week. You know, this is really all play with George. He doesn't have to work at all. I might say that Mr. Olsen is one of the wealthiest conductors in America. You know what I mean? He owns his own car. Of course, the other boys are in debt, too. George, what kind of a car have you? A Saxon. A what? A Saxon. A Saxon, huh? Well, it was my fault for bringing it up, it's all right. Is it a new one? Oh, yes, a 38 model. I see. Well, you must have been in this country a long time now, haven't you, Georgia? Yeah, say, by the way, Jack, what kind of a car have you? I have a bicycle built for two. Now, you can't go back any further than that. Well, George, I think we ought to get started. What's the first number? I beg your pardon, Mademoiselle. It's a French number, Jack. Do you like French numbers? Do I? Manga, manga.